Welcome to the first of what will be 13 Reader's Cup videos. My name is Rachel, and I'm your host. You can find all the information at roadtothecupblog.blogspot.com. So yeah, there are going to be 13 videos. 4 of them are going to be today. They're going to be all the juvenile races. Tomorrow it will be the 3 sprint races and the dirt mile. Thursday it will be the mile, the Philly Mare Turf, and distaff, and then on Friday it will be the turf and the classic. This is the juvenile turf. This is for 2-year-old males going a mile on the grass. There are, of course, 14 horses entered, and there are 2 also eligibles. They will not get in unless a horse scratches before 8 a.m. on Friday. I want to say Pacific time, a.m. So it'll be 11 East Coast, I believe, if my math is correct. So yeah. So let's go ahead and take a look at this field. Number 1 is Wet Sail. Jamie Spencer will ride for Charlie Fellows. He was 3rd in the 2-year-old trophy race in Europe in his last race. He's by Henry the Navigator. Number 2 is Daddy DT. Corey Nakatani will ride for John Sadler. He's by Scat Daddy. He's actually going from dirt to turf. But he won the Oak Tree Juvenile Turf, and then last time out, he was 5th to American Pharoah in the front runner. Number 3 is Luck of the Kitten. Mike Smith rides for Wesley Lord. He's by Kitten's Joy. Won the Zuma Beach and was 2nd in the Kentucky Downs Juvenile. Number 4 is Commemorative. James Doyle will ride for Charles Hills. He is by Zemander, I think is how you pronounce his name. Won the Autumn Stakes. He shares a sire with Zarkava, who's of course very great filly in Europe, undefeated, ARC winner. So yeah. Number 5 is Hootenanny. Frankie Dettori will ride for Wesley Ward. He's by Quality Road. He was 2nd in the Prix Monet, and he won the Windsor Castor, but he is a U.S.-based horse. He probably broke his mane in Keeneland. I think he did. Number 6 is Conquest Typhoon. Patrick Husbands will ride for Mark Cassie. He's by Stormy Atlantic. 2nd in the Gray, and then before that he won the Summer. Number 7 is War Envoy. Brian Moore will ride for Aidan O'Brien. He is by Warfront. 5th in the Prix, Jean-Luc Lagarde. And 2nd in the Champagne at Doncaster. And the reason why I say Doncaster is because there's a Champagne at Belmont, which I will be talking about when I get to the juvenile video, which will be up later today. Number 8 is Offering Plan. Iriad Ortiz Jr. rides for Chad Brown. He is by Spring at Last, 3rd in the Pilgrim. Number 9 is, I'm going to mispronounce his name, and I apologize, Octabani, I believe is how you pronounce it. Olivier Pelly will ride for Hugo Palmer. He is by Oasis Dream. 6th in the Prix Jean-Luc Lagarde, and he won the Solario, I believe how you pronounce that. Number 10 is Startup Nation. Joel Rosario will ride for Chad Brown. He is by Temple of City, 4th in the Pilgrim, and he won the With Anticipation. Number 11 is Imperia. Javier Castellano will ride for Kieran McLaughlin. Won the Pilgrim, that was his stakes debut. He's by Medaglia d'Oro. His Dam, Cocoa Beach, also ran very well in the Breeders' Cup win. She was running, so very good horse. So the pedigree, of course, is there. Number 12 is International Star. John Velasquez will ride for Michael Maker. He's by Fusa Ichi Pegasus. Won the Gray and was second to Startup Nation in the With Anticipation. Number 13 is Lawn Ranger. Chris Landros will ride for Kenny McPeak. He is by U.S. Ranger. Won the Bourbon last time out, and it was his stakes debut. And number 14 is Danny Boy. Julian Leperoux will ride for Dale Romans. He is by Harlan's Holiday. Second in the Bourbon to Lawn Ranger, and fourth in the Iroquois. The two also eligibles are Faithful Creek. Kieran Fallon will ride for Brian Meehan actually. He's by Bush Ranger. Third in the Juvenile Turf Stakes in Ireland, and second in the Criterium du Fons European de Leverage. And I probably butchered that French. And then the other also eligible is Papa Cool. Joe Talamo will ride for Jeff Mullins. He's by Temple City. Broke his maiden and third in the Oak Tree Juvenile Turf. So that is your field for the Juvenile Turf. Again, the field is number 1, Wet Sail. Number 2, Daddy DT. Number 3, Luck of the Kitten. Number 4, Commemorative. Number 5, Hootenanny. Number 6, Conquest Typhoon. Number 7, War Envoy. Number 8, Offering Plan. Number 9, Octabanite. I know I butchered that again. Number 10, Startup Nation. Number 11, Imperia. Number 12, International Star. Number 13, Lawn Ranger. And number 14, Danny Boy. The also eligibles are Faithful Creek and Papa Cool. So that is your field again for the Juvenile Turf. I like Conquest Typhoon to win. I feel that Canada has a very strong turf program, and they've shown it in the past. Stephanie's Kitten won up there, and of course, several other great turf horses have come from Canada. I don't think Conquest Typhoon is actually Queen's Plate eligible, so I think he might be a Kentucky bred, but I could be wrong. He could be in Ontario bred. So, but if he is a Kentucky bred, then this is, he really had no choice but to go here. Goes from synthetic to turf again, but he won this summer, so it won't be a big problem. He was actually still a maiden when he won the summer. So he's got that. I like Hootenanny to finish second. This race is pretty dominated by the Europe. But he's a U.S. horse who has European clout to him because of his races in Europe. I just feel like though it's North America's time to win. So I think that's why I'm going with Conquest Typhoon over Hootenanny to win this race. And then for a show spot, I have War Envoy. Just for the fact that he's by Warfront. He's trained by Aidan O'Brien. who he just doesn't bring a horse over just to bring him over. A lot of people, I think, wanted to see John F. Kennedy. Not thrilled about that name, but he won the a Winning You're in Ireland. It was actually, I believe, the same race Australia won last year as a 2-year-old. But obviously, they want to keep him fresh for the 2000 Guineas, the Epsom Derby. So that's why he is not over here. Maybe we'll see him possibly in Dubai, but probably not. But yeah, I just feel like just because I don't know much about the Europeans, because I unfortunately haven't been following European 2-year racing, and I don't know a ton about some of these U.S. horses. I know I've heard of a couple of them, like Imperia, because of who his parents are. Lawn Ranger, I saw him win the Bourbon, but that post is gonna hurt. Danny Boy, same thing with him. So that's why I'm going with to win Conquest Typhoon for my shows. My second spot place Hootenanny, and for third show spot War Envoy. So that is your field for the juvenile turf. I have 3 more videos coming out later today, so check back later. Bye.